Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. If you didn't watch the last video, you need to watch it right now. I don't say this very lightly because there are going to be a couple of very big spoilers coming up in about 10 seconds. So fair warning beforehand, click away now if you don't want some massive spoilers. So here's what happened last video. I'm going to zoom out, take a look at my feet. We got the Primordial Crystal from Serb last video at 191 KC. And then in my inventory, I'll show you the game chat right here. Once I scroll up right here, you'll see it. Yeah, 1 KC Zami Spear. So we have the spear, we have prims. That was a lot faster than I was expecting, and I'm sure all of you who watched the last video were expecting as well. Two very major upgrades and 2 slots that will forever be taken up by these 2 items because they will always be relevant on an Ultimate Ironman. I spent so much time preparing last video for Zami. I got my whole inventory set up, the whole looting bag all proper and ready to go for Zami, and we're done with it now. So I'm going to switch back to the regular spellbook, put the amulet and the arc light back into the stash unit, and I think we'll just go make the Hosta right now too. We had about 3 mil GP in the inventory before we set out to do Zami, and I really want to get 40 mil GP because that's about the amount we'll need for 99 construction. So that's something that we're working towards, but I'll take out 3 mil just so I can kind of remember where we were before and just keep track of that money. It costs 300k to make the spear into the Hosta. So it's a little bit of a hit to the cash stack, but at the end of the day, that's like an hour of training Slayer, you know, like Gargoyles, Neck Reels, Dust Devils, but it's definitely gonna be worth it. I'm pretty sure I've already done the Barbarian training to like make the Hosta or be able to have the Hosta, so can you convert the Zami Spear into Hosta? 300k GP, yes. I think the only use we'll have for the Spear would be for Corp, which is a very long way away. I'm sure the Hosta will come in useful before then. Here we go though, the Zami Hosta. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so freaking tight. I was in a bit of a conundrum before because I figured I'd want to have the prims for Zami, but then I'd want to have the Hosta for Serb. And it turns out we ended up getting lucky, very lucky with both of them, so we don't have to worry about either or now at this point. I don't think I want to do KQ until we get a Dragon Warhammer though, so I'll probably hold off on that. It doesn't really unlock anything getting that done. Except for the Diary Cape, which we still have a lot of skills to get up for that anyways. We have to get like 91 Runecraft too. I'm gonna go get the hoods back for the capes and Suicide, get everything out of the looting bag, and get geared back up for Slayer. So I'll just see you back once we're all ready to go. I guess we're going back to the Varric skirt for Slayer, so we don't need the Kirill skirt anymore. Well, I mean, we'll need it, but like not anytime soon, so kind of a waste of 40k or whatever it was to repair it. But yeah, gotta get that to 0 so we can put it in the bag. And then we have to pay money again to repair the Varric skirt. Oh yeah, I have the cape on, so wait, watch this when I take the nettles here, watch. That's so funny. Look at how many pink items we have on the ground now. Those are like the really expensive items. I guess it was kind of a waste buying all these soul runes. I thought that I didn't even buy enough and eventually I'd have to buy more, which I guess I would have if, you know, we didn't get extremely lucky there, but at least we could sell them back to this shop for a decent price. They're 150 each. I alked the Dragon Battle Axe before because I wanted to save space, and it alked for 120k. And we're going to be buying it back for 200k. First off because we'll need it back for the stash unit, and second off because I use it in conjunction with the super attack potion so we could raise our strength with it. And there we go, rip, another 200k. Alright, so the plan for now is to keep on doing Slayer. I mentioned this at the end of the last video, but in case you missed it, I want to get a Dagonoth task and then hopefully get a Dragon Axe from that, because there's a stash unit where we can store a Dragon Axe by itself, and we're going to need that for construction. There's really no point training without it, because obviously we have to chop the trees as we go since I can't just put them in the bank. And UIMs can't use Kingdom either. So I want a Dragon Axe, then I want to get 93 Slayer, and then go for the Occult Necklace, and then we can go to, I guess, Vorkath from there, get the Assembler, and then get the Dragon Skirt so we can finally store that freaking D chain we've been holding on to forever. And then I guess probably Zora after that, and then Hydra. And I'm just kind of thinking out loud about the plan for kind of the short / medium term future of the account. We still have that Greater Demons task though, so we are going to get back to Greater Demons and keep on doing Slayer. I'm going to keep the Hosta and the Whip on me, first off just to flex, and then second because there are some tasks where the Hosta is better than the Whip. I'm also going to keep the Trident and the Imbued Heart in the inventory for whenever we get the Dagonoth task, because I'll probably just camp Rex for it, make it really nice and chill. Don't have to worry about setting up the whole inventory if we just camp Rex. Starting off, we are 91 Slayer, 400k to level. We've got 2.5 mil for our little Slayer cash shot going on. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. All right, we got a casket here. Server page 4. And we have the page. There's the Dagnauth task. Let's go get ready for Rex. Unfortunately, all the death runes for Blood Barrage are in the looting bag. We have 23,000 deaths in here, and I just can't be bothered to re-suicide and get them out. So we're going to buy maybe like, I don't know, a couple hundred casts just to make sure that we have enough of Blood Barrage. So that's 4 death runes and 1 soul rune per cast. And we do have a lot of bloods in here from before. We have almost 5k. Another 250k spent on these runes, but hopefully we'll see where that gets us. I have the quest cape as well to teleport home. And I guess I could put the rest of these coins back into Nightmare Zone. Save an inventory slot that way. While most people go to Dagnauth Kings for the rings, none of those rings would be worth keeping in the late game for UIM because Suffering and Brimstone Ring are the best uses of inventory space and have so many more uses. There's only one unique I want from Rex, which is the Dragon Axe, and it's 1 out of 128, just like the rings. We got a couple people from the stream who are gonna go kill Prime and Supreme while I kill Rex. And here's what the gear is. It's pretty basic, but I mean with 99 defense and the boosted magic level from the Imbued Heart, we shouldn't have any issue with like running out of food, especially because we have the blood spells. So looking forward to this. It's gonna be fun. All I want is a Dragon Axe. If I get B-Ring, I'll drop it over to the main. Pet would be outstanding, of course, but let's get this 1 KC Dragon Axe and then be disappointed that I bought all these runes for nothing. We got the squad assembled here. All right, let's send it. Yo, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So we're just gonna save spot Rex. It's funny because like I don't think anyone would ever go here just for the Dragon Axe, but it's such a UIM thing to do. This will be my life for the next however long it takes to get the Dragon Axe. All right, first ever Rex kill. I saw the purple for a second. I forgot I have the Dragon Bones purple here. Dagnauth Bones purple. And then between kills, I'll just heal up on the Spinelips here. I should have brought Blood Blitz. I don't know why I went all out with the freaking Blood Barrage. I guess it's better, but yeah, and we'll be getting a little bit of prayer training in here too with the Dagnauth Bones. What do they bury for? 125 XP each. I mean, it's something. It'll add up if we're doing like over 100 kills. This is so easy, dude. Like usually when people go here, they don't have blood spells. They're here with like their Ivan staff and 7 Karambwans, and they're just struggling in here and just like, I'm just chilling, bro. I can stay here forever. Well, I guess we're limited to the anti-poisons. We got 48 minutes worth of anti-poisons here. For those of you that have watched the videos for a very, very long time, you will know this reference. Well, there's B-Ring. That's going to get dropped over to the main because we have Ring of Suffering. So 19 KC B-Ring. Sorry to all the Ironmen who are going for that and going dry right now. But it won't really help me out at all, unfortunately. I was expecting that first. I'm not surprised, I guess. Half a bond to the main, though. Bonds are apparently really expensive. Last kill for the trip because the anti-poison is out. So note to self, next trip we'll bring like 4 or 5 at least of the anti-poisons. Also going to bring the Explorer's Ring so I can restore my run as I run in there and to alch some of these items. This is a good alch. This is a 39k alch. So at least we're making a little bit of the money back. While the B-Ring is good, the uses that it has is niche, so it's not worth keeping on the UIM, so of course we are dropping it over to the main. Suffering is just so much better overall for so many more situations, so goodbye, Berserker Ring. We'll probably get at least 1 more, to be honest, before we get Dragon Axe, so let's get back in there. Yeah, second inventory, there's hardly any food because I didn't need to eat any food at all. Like I ate food just to make space last trip, but I did not need to have food for that. Just as an emergency, I guess. Damn it, the crack. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. I didn't switch spellbooks. I'm so dumb. I guess we'll last here as long as we can then. We keep getting all these food drops. I guess we didn't even need to bring blood spells at this point. There it is. Alright, well, let's grab our Dragon Axe and our chips. And let's dip. Why do I always get so lucky? I don't mean to, I swear. 31 KC Dragon Axe. Here we go though, there it is. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised we didn't get a second ring before we got the axe or even the pet, knowing my luck. We're done with Rex, I guess. I didn't get the other kills of the other two for the diary, so we will eventually have to go back for those. All right, well, let's go ahead and build the stash unit for the Dragon Axe. We need to spend 130k on this gold leaf here. Well, here we are at the beautiful Enchanted Valley where all the old random events have been laid to rest. And over here, I don't know why I have two saws. I have the crystal saw so we can boost to build the master stash unit right here. And I think I said before, I forgot, but the only thing that goes in here is just the Dragon Axe, which is extremely useful for UIM. You can't put the Infernal Axe or the Crystal Axe in here, which is weird because for the Dragon Pick stash unit, you can have the Infernal Pick or the Crystal Pick in there, which eventually I think I would like to make that into a Crystal Pick. Probably, especially with the updates that were made recently. Although by the time you see this video, it's probably like a couple months ago. But yes, we can now train construction, I guess, anytime we want, kind of with the Dragon Axe, or do birdhouse runs with that. I probably will start birdhouse runs back up tomorrow. The only way I train Hunter is through birdhouse runs, and we got all the way to 84 from like level 10 or 20 or something. So maybe we'll start those back up, depending on how the inventory is going. But for now, we'll finish off the Dagonoth task at the regular Dagonoths, and we'll keep on the Slayer grind until 93 Slayer and get the Occult Necklace eventually from Thermi. I'm going to charge the Trident back up here, so I bought all these runes, so at least we'll kind of make use of the Death runes. So that's fully charged, which means we could put it back in the looting bag, and that'll go back in the looting bag as well as the Imbued Heart to free up a little bit of space. And I guess I'll put the Death runes in there too, and then sell the Soul runes back to the shop to at least get a little bit of GP back, and then we can get back into Slayer. We also need to claim the Bone Crusher back now that we're probably done with PVM for a little while until we get Thermi unlocked, if you even count that as PVM. And apparently we have 295 Ecto tokens, which transfers into 7,000 charges. We're done with Serve now, so we don't need the house in Taverley anymore to get there. So the house is getting moved back to Hosidius, so we can use that disease-free patch and plant these seeds whenever we get them. All right, we got a hard casket. And we have it already. All right, got a hard clue. But now that we have the Hosta, Rune Dragons shouldn't hopefully be too bad. Addy Dragons though, never again. Yeah, this Rune Dragon task wasn't too bad. We got like 3 kills per trip pretty much. Very fast, easy points. Nice little break from the rest of the Slayer grind. And there we go. And then I just make these rune bars into rune swords and alch those. So it's decent money too. All right, I think we got a hard casket. Yes, here we go. Whoa, we got a granite longsword. Okay, it's one for the collection log. So it's a 1 out of 512 drop from the wyverns we were killing. This is what it looks like. It's like a big chef's knife, I guess. There's no stash unit for it. We can't store it anywhere. The only good thing about it is that it's the most accurate slash weapon if you're under 60 attack, which of course is irrelevant for us. So what's that worth actually? Probably gonna alch it. Yeah, that's getting alched, but we have it once and for the collection log, so that's cool. I guess one could even say I'm taking that sword for granite. But right here, we're actually about to get a prayer level as well, so it's really good timing. We're getting 2 things done at the same time. There we go, 79. That's the first prayer level we've gotten in a very, very long time. I started doing birdhouse runs again, which means I'm planting a lot of tree seeds now. And I've noticed that there's 2 magic trees that have died. Oh, that's so sad. There's 2 magic trees and 2 patches that have been dead for a while. So that's my first time casting Resurrect Crop on this account, which I guess could be a pretty useful spell for UIM. I probably wouldn't use it on a tree unless it's like Yew or Magic or Palm or Dragon Fruit or something. And then here's the other dead magic tree. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. It was worth it. Something I've noticed since I've gotten back into training Slayer is that, you know, normally the Bone Crusher will bury your bones, and then in the Catacombs you get prayer points restored when you bury bones. Because our combat stats are maxed out now, I'm getting kills a lot faster than I used to, which has extended the trips quite a bit, which makes this a lot more AFK, and I don't even use prayer pots now. I just tele home, restore prayer, and then run back here because the trips are so long. Usually by the time I finish a trip, they're like about to de-aggro me, or they just de-aggroed me, so timing works out perfectly, and this fits my playstyle very well, because, you know, I love not playing the game. There's the second ever Dark Totem we've completed, so we'll go do that in a bit. Okay, so I decided to wait until we actually complete 2 Dark Totems here. Yeah, it's the second totem completed now because I want to suicide whenever we go to Skatizo because it's instanced, which means if we die or, DC and die, we lose everything. Untradables are kept at Skatizo, but everything else will be completely gone. There's no 3 items saved on death for UIM, so after this task, we'll go use up these 2 totems that we have now. And here's the casket from that as well. Okay, another superior, and this time, is getting us 92 Slayer. Alright, we got 677k to go until we can finally keep on doing Slayer, I guess, until we get the occult necklace from there. But oh man, all these Slayer levels take so freaking long in between them. And here's the casket. Alright, so that was a Konar task for 450, and we got 270 Slayer points from that. Let's go turn those brimstone keys. Okay. Ooh, nice. And nice. That's really good, actually. Probably the best drops I could have asked for. Okay, my bad. I lied again. Due to some outstanding superior luck, we're actually going to be doing 3 Skatizo kills. Because now we got 3 totems. Another one. Ooh, all Alks. Okay, before we get into this, I just want to show what our rank is right now for Skatizo. With 1 kill at Skatizo, our UIM rank is 304. So once we get these 3 more kills, we'll see what rank we are then. Okay, here's the setup that we have. I could probably bring Void as well instead of this, but I'd rather have more space for food in the inventory. We got the arc light here. We're gonna pot up, and yeah, let's go in. I know it's pretty bare bones, but we do have 99 melee, so I think we'll be all right. All I'm doing is just like running back and forth. So he can't hit me with his melee attack. I guess I'm probably not timing this right. Okay, he just hit me with melee there, but if you time this right, you shouldn't ever take any damage, I guess. Kill number 2 of Skatizo. That was so easy, dude. Nice. Okay, let's I guess we'll try all the clues that we get to. KC number 3. Ooh, elite. Nice. Okay, so we got the hard clue and the elite clue done. Let me drop all the stuff, starting with the hard. Okay, and then for the elite. Alright, let's get that last Skatizo kill now. KC number 4, and nothing too cool. I guess the good thing about killing Skatizo is that we always get ancient shards, so our arc light should never run out of charges if we only kill Skatizo with it. A few things I want to say. First off, we don't need super strengths. The only time we'll need them is when we're making super combat, so I'm going to drop these. And we do still have a lot of Quarms and a lot of limpet roots for whenever we do need more, if we do have to make any on the fly. Secondly, we are about to hit 160 million total XP, and I make these into rune swords because that's the most alch value per rune bar. And lastly, thing I want to show right here is the high scores. So with these 3 kills, we went from rank 304 for UIM Skatizo to rank 213 just with 4 kills. So as I'm sure a lot of you know by now, the UIM high scores are very, very easy to compete on, especially the PVM high scores. Hey, we got a whip. That's going over to the main for 2.7 mil, I guess, half a bond. Another hard clue. Ooh, yes. That's so good. Another very, very good item. We got the Zami D'hide boots not too long ago, and that was the first D'hide boots we got on the account. And now here's the second D'hide boots, which is the Sarah boots. Both those boots are like the perfect boots to get for Sarah, because for Sarah Doman, you need a Zami item and a Sarah item. So now we can pick and choose whichever ones you want. And those boots themselves are worth 762k. Yeah, another superior down, and another Dark Totem completed. We have all 3 pieces once again. But this time, I think I want to try doing 1 of these totems at a time, mainly because I want to save inventory space. But I don't want to have to suicide each time. But I also don't want to, of course, risk the account. I'm going to try the method that I used in Twisted League, which was ranging Skatizo, which theoretically should be a safe method even if you DC. The only downside being that it takes like 10 to 15 minutes per kill. But I mean, it's still like the same amount of time it would take to suicide and grab all of our items back. I also want to be able to do 1 kill at a time because when I'm streaming, I do not want to have to worry about suiciding and keeping track of the timer and then getting the looting bag back on stream and bagging everything back up while I'm streaming because, of course, I don't want to get PK'd. So hopefully if this method that I'm going to try to do works, then we can just do 1 totem at a time from now on and not be stressed about taking up inventory space and having to get all the items back every single time and worry about all that. So hopefully this works out. And the hard casket. Okay. We'll grab our rune crossbow out of the stash unit. I'm wearing the defense cape for the Ring of Life perk just in case something happens. So I'm buying a lot of broad bolts, and I think I'll just keep these on me until we're done with Slayer for all the dark tomes that we get over time, assuming this method works. And I guess we'll just drop the Rada's Blessing. So no accumulator, and I will be wearing void range. I know we don't have elite void yet. I need to get that soon, but we got the regular range void set. From what I recall, we shouldn't need any food, but I'm still a bit skeptical because I've never tried this on the main game. But this is the setup that we have. We got 3 prayer pots. Hopefully that lasts us. I know I could switch out the boots, but like I said, I am a bit skeptical, so I do want to maximize the inventory space for food. I'll probably use the arc light to spec down Skatizo, and I will definitely use it to hit down the altars. That's going to be a major advantage over Twisted League because I have to like range down the altars, and it would take like 5 hits at least to hit all them down. So the 1 hit on the altars will be really nice. Hopefully I don't regret doing this and we don't wipe and everything will turn out okay. Let's head on in there. Staminas would have been nice to have for this, but they are in the looting bag, unfortunately. I guess it's pretty much just a matter of standing here and pray flicking Eagle Eye and seeing how long this takes. I'm so tempted to just run in there and just start hitting him with the arc light, but I know I don't want to risk it. It's not worth it. There are no shortcuts on a UIM. Alright, this boss is now Ceradomin. We're almost out of food. I should just hit with the arc light, I know, but like, that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of going out of the way to do this method, you know? It's almost dead though, we're almost there. Oh, thank God it's dead. I don't even know if that method is worth it. I don't know, dude. If I should just like suicide every time or go through all the stress of getting all those items every single time. But the nice thing about it is that I can just do the clues right away and don't have to be stressed about my items on the ground while I'm doing clues and trying to rush as fast as I can. I don't know if I want 24k on here or 320k on my main. I think I'll take the money on my main. Oh yeah, we also went through about 250 broad bolts for that kill. Maybe next time we do Skatizo, I'll wait till I'm on a Greater Demons or a Black Demons task for the Slayer Helm boost instead of using Void, but I guess we'll just see how things go. Let's end off strong with this hard clue right here. As also getting alked, but decent alkables from all of that. But you know, I'd say we made some pretty solid progress today. We got the Dragon Axe, which is the main thing. We spent like freaking, I don't know, 30, 40 hours doing Slayer. We got a lot of clues done. We made a lot of money. The cash stack in the inventory is up to 5 mil. And I think we have like 8 mil in Nightmare Zone right now as well. So in total, we have like 13 mil GP out of the 40 mil that we will eventually need for construction. And probably as soon as we get that money, I'll probably just stop whatever I'm doing and just go straight for the construction cape. Next video, we will continue on the grind to 93 Slayer and start hunting the occult necklace. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.